At Lawrence Technological University, every Blue Devil represents more than just a student athlete. They represent dedication, passion, and the pursuit of excellence. That's why we're proud to introduce the Blue Devil Legacy Club, a membership-based initiative dedicated to enriching the lives of our student athletes and elevating the future of LTU athletics. The Blue Devil Legacy Club exists to inspire positive change, promote teamwork, and enhance the overall college experience for every LTU student athlete. By supporting both the physical, mental well-being of our student athletes, members of the Legacy Club ensure they have the tools, resources, and opportunities to succeed, not only in competition, but also in the classroom and in life. As a Legacy Club member, you play a vital role in shaping the future of LTU athletics. Your support helps fund facility upgrades, strengthen student-athlete health and wellness programs, and create an environment where champions are built in character and in sport. Join us in creating a lasting legacy for Lawrence Tech Athletics. Together, we can empower our student athletes to reach new heights in the classroom, in competition, and beyond. Become a member of the Blue Devil Legacy Club and leave your legacy for a brighter future for LTU student athletes.
Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
I told you could get happy hour every day from 1 to 8 p.m. at the Evergreen Bar in Southfield. And the new menu items are looking right. Oh, okay, I see they got lamb chops now. You know you got to hit the shrimp with the lemon drip. Okay, Evergreen Bar done stepped it up. Cheers to that. And on Friday and Saturday nights, they got a nice karaoke vibe from 7 p.m. to midnight. Everything was tasting right, and the drinks was hitting extra strong. Make sure y'all pull up to Evergreen Bar and Grill in Southfield.
Meet the IHOP House Faves value menu. Everything's just $6. Like the Breakfast Faves combo, $6. French toast breakfast, $6. $6 for all this and all that. That's a lot of breakfast for $6. Weekdays at IHOP.
Detroit is my home. In Detroit, my first love came into my life. I bought my first car, my first home, where my firstborn entered the world. Can you see what I see? The future that is upon us? New generations will experience their own fabulous firsts. They will have their own stories, first memories to share.
If your workload requires strength and durability, Silverado from your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers will have your back, handling everything you need to bring your unique vision to life. When the job calls for the best, Silverado is the hard-working pickup that means business. Lease a 2025 Silverado Crew Cab LT for just $189 a month. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City.
And welcome into tonight's game. Lawrence Tech taking on Central Michigan. It's definitely going to be a fun one. Both teams looking to grab another win here. Central coming in at 5-2. Lawrence Tech coming in at 6-2 as that one gets behind Moreland. Now it's going to be down deep. Hart going to get her first shot. That one goes wide right. Now into the corner. Central trying to grab control behind the net. Lawrence Tech able to take it away, but pops up to the defense. Some quick, hard pressure here. Now Lawrence Tech going to bounce that one off the glass. It's going to get through. Chance down here, down the left side. That's going to be chipped out by Hubert, but Lawrence Tech able to grab that one at center ice. Now going down the left side. Still in the corner as Ortega tried to get that one up to the defense. Langton putting the body on there. Now Ortega has it. Langton grabs it at center ice, sauces that one, nice pass. Buckberger, shot blocked. Now deep into the central zone. Now Buckberger pass off to Ortega. She looks, shot. That one deflected into the corner. Borlis able to get that pass up to center ice. Saudi able to get that shot off, but Hart deflected it over to the right side of the ice. Pass missed its mark a little bit. Central with the takeaway. Ingerman still has it, circles, looked to pass to the point, couldn't get it there. Now puck bouncing around, able to get it out. Lawrence Tech with the full sail change. Quick pass, Lawrence Tech able to intercept. Bernard got that over the side. Ebis dumps that one down low. Now Central going the other way. That's going to be an icing call on Central. So 17-13 into the first, and it is definitely a ping pong match here at Farmington Hills Ice Arena. This puck's been going back and forth, north and south for the first 3 minutes of the game. So Fennessy against Ingerman. Ingerman wins that one for Central. That one gets popped out to Central. Lawrence Tech able to grab that, dump in away. Chance here for Central. Lawrence Tech, great defensive play. It gets dumped in by Story. Again, Lawrence Tech putting up a good defensive front on the blue line. Really doing their best to keep Central out, as that one's going to be an offsides. Another face-off win for Central. We go far side. Nice pass up, but Buckberger's pass didn't land perfectly for Langton. Now Central going the other way. Story was looking for a drop pass, was able to find it. And again, solid shot for Central, saved by Hart. So 16 minutes left in the first, 4 minutes in. And Central starting to have a little shift in momentum towards their side of the ice. Lawrence Sec able to win the draw, get it up the side boards, chip it out. Langton chasing it down, putting the pressure on Williams. Williams sticking with it. Got some help, and that's going to be no call there on the trip. That gets dumped in by Hubert. Now Lawrence Sec trying to get it out. They do. They get it past the blue line. Another chip in. Now Buckberger dumps it in deeper. 6 with it, looking for the pass. Intercepted by Williams. That one gets dumped in on Hart, and she's going to play that. Lawrence Sec able to make it out of their zone. Tried to chip it in. Great play by Moreland, the captain. Chance here for Central on the breakaway. Looks left. Griggs saved by Hart. And they miss on the rebound chance. Great opportunity there for Central, and Hart just squandered it. Absolutely squashed. Probably the biggest chance so far of the game for the Chippewa. And saved by Hart with 14-15. Lawrence Sec able to get there. Buckberger has some speed down the left side. Wide shot, was looking for the top right corner, couldn't find it. That one gets slapped over to the left side of the ice. Near side, Del Rey trying to put the pressure on. That one's going to pop out. Shot by Langton. Nice save there by Feigl. Now Central able to dump that in. Trying to get some change here. Ingerman putting the pressure on behind the net. Now it's a scrum in the corner. Langton. Looks like Langton, Ortega are down there deep. Graham up in the corner now. Slowly making its way up the boards. Ingerman able to pull the puck out of that scrum. Dumps it up to the point. Shot block. Ortega's going to carry it in, and Buckberger got lucky as Ortega realized that it was going to be offsides. Great awareness by the Lawrence Tech forwards so they don't get the offsides call. That one gets slid to the slot. Shot from point. Another decent save by Hart to keep this one even at 0. 12:27 left. Just over 8:30 into the game. Both teams are getting some chances. Another shot, that one goes wide left. Lawrence Sack able to get it over the red line. Looking wide here, Bebas shot, saved by Flegel. Another face-off win by Central. That one's going to go up the boards. This one pops out perfectly for Hubert. But Lawrence Tech defense able to get there. Hubert able to take that one away, slow it up just enough. Nixon down into the corner. That one up to the point. Sent down low. Windhurst able to get a nice pass off to Muser. Wide chance, another shot. That one sounds like it rang off the post from Nixon. One pops in the slot. Lawrence Tech scrambling a little bit down deep as Central is taking over deep in Lawrence Tech zone. One gets popped up the boards. That's a trip, but it's let go by the refs. Now it's dumped in. Lawrence Tech getting change. Horseman's going to carry it out of the Central zone. Goes for a pass, finds Williams. But errant pass, now it's going back into the Central zone. No icing called. Try and send that one off the glass. Great pass. Now Central 2-on-1 here. Shot, another big save by Hart. So just about halfway through the first period, and Lawrence Tech definitely need a little bit of a quick self-check. I mean, they were doing great at the start of the period, and now Central starting to dominate on their end of the ice. Shot blocked by Pernod. That one ends up in the corner. Another save by Hart. That one kind of just dumped in on her. Have some decent fans here at Farmington Hills. Looks like Maisie Ingerman, the South Line, Michigan native, has her entire family here, showing support for the local athlete. This one's going to be icing on Lawrence Tech, so this one should come to the left of Hart. Speaking of Hart, Rachel so far this season, 4 games played, 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss. She's allowed 13 goals and has a 3.22 goals against average, but does hold an .8 save percentage. Has played a majority of the season so far. The backup, Chloe Lemke, 2 games, 2 wins, so definitely interesting if that one's going to go wide right of Hart. It's interesting to see with, say, quite a few players missing from the Lawrence Tech bench tonight. What's going on? Maybe it's just class issues or maybe an illness. I'll have to check on that. And I'll get back to you during the second period about that one. But Lawrence Tech, Buckberger, able to try and get this one deep, putting the pressure on, looked like Muser. Now Sato sends that one back to Muser. She's got the time and space, able to get the pass off. That one's going to be chipped, but Lawrence Tech able to intercept. Central gets that to Muser, going for the home run pass. Wasn't perfect, but Central does end up with it on the far blue line. Now they're cycling back. Bebus going to carry this one in. Pass off to Pernod. Pernod was looking for the shot, but Central's going to take it. Now they're going the other way. Now Story has it. Bit of a one-on-one. She was taken down. There is going to be a penalty. So they do call a trip. So Central's going to go on the power play with 7:46 to go in the first. This one out to the right. Cycles down low. Williams carries it all the way out. That one's going to end up in the corner behind Hart. Now Hubert has it down low to the right. Up to Williams on the right side at the hash marks. Up top, shot wide left from Horseman. Horseman has it, not able to get it perfectly. Chance here, Lawrence Sack able to get that one out. Buckberger trying to put the pressure on. Oh, minute left in the penalty. This one's gonna get carried in. Central trying to get a change here, get some fresh legs on the power play. Lawrence Stack is going to be able to ice that one. So you see a full sail change here from pretty much everybody else except the two that already switched. So Lawrence Stack able to dump that one back in. Sato trying to chase it down, but grabbed by Ingerman. Nice move by Sato to get free at center ice. We got one shot blocked by Lawrence Tech. Fennessy, the one that stuck a leg out there. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. Ingerman's going to carry it herself. Looks right, hangs onto it, does get the shot off. That one chipped out over top. Lawrence Tech, even strength. Now Central looking the far side. Del Rey, miscue, nice move. Shot, that one, nice save by Flegel to send that one over top, but Beavis had her dead to rights. Just kind of a little over the crossbar. Hart grabs that one behind the net. Buckberger making her way through. Good defense there by Wojtas. That one's going to miss Williams. Moreland up at the point. Now Lawrence Tech's got to restart. Ortega trying to create space for herself. That one's going to bounce off a Central stick. He's stuck up on the boards. Now Central has control. Story has it. Behind the back pass to Haney. Haney dumps that one down, and Hart able to grab that one. 4:43 left in the first. Still 0-0. Great game so far. Both teams grabbing their chances. Lawrence Tech seem to be finding their legs again in order to kind of get their chances and blood moving. Scrum at the face-off. Central able to pull out of that one. Shot blocked. Lawrence Tech doing great defensively. Langton able to get that one deep. Looks to the slot for the pass, but couldn't get there. Tried to backhand that one in. She's keeping it in her feet. Armstrong able to find Story. Story dumps that one into the right. Central goes for his whole change. Ingerman swats that one down. Buckberger carries it behind the net. Tries to chip that one out. Kept in. No. Windhurst not able to keep it in. That one goes out offsides. He's going to pop out right in front of Hart. Another save. Puck kind of bouncing around there, but Williams carries this one in down the left side behind the net. That shot's going to go wide right. Oh, that one crosses the crease right in front of Hart. Central keep control. That one slips through again right in front of Hart. Now Windhurst carried that one down low. Has Williams coming in for help. That one pops out to Windhurst. Williams down low again. Bibas able to grab that one on the red line. Shot that one wide right. That one dumped in, but hits Flegel. This one's going to wrap her on the boards. Minute 35 left in the period. Shot kind of pops around, but able to be intercepted by Horseman. Central able to get there first, tries to pass out to the slot, but Ortega there to grab it. Buckberger has it at the red line, gonna carry it in, chips it down low, gonna use her speed to get there. Nice play by Sato. Break it up for Buckberger, that's gonna pop out. Central has a chance here. Another opportunity, huge save by Hart. She saves it again. Right now, Hart is taking away at least 5 big opportunities for the Chippewa. Question that might have been offsides potentially on Central there coming in. Looked like that far side forward so ahead by a step or two, but able to get the shot off, and Hart able to save it. So 45 seconds left as Central wins another faceoff. That one slips all the way through. That one's going to be chipped out. Central, Sato able to stop it at the red line. That one gets dumped in. So changes for both teams here. Sato able to keep that one out of the zone, dumps it in. Nice play there by, I believe that was Saudi. She's going to make a change now. Nice interception by Central. Story made the pass, was looking to the slot, but after 20 minutes, still 0-0. Central and Lawrence Tech both looking for that first goal, couldn't find it. Definitely some big chances, but right now, start of the game is definitely a goalie for Lawrence Tech. Hart has played absolutely stellar. So Rachel, the senior for this Lawrence Tech team, has been standing on her head in the first 20 minutes. But after a 15-minute break, we'll be back with the second period. We are back for period number 2, still 0-0 here at Farmington Hills with Lawrence Tech taking on Central, but joining me in the booth, senior defender for the women's lacrosse team, Carmen Foster, kind of getting her chops here as her first game in. I mean, Carmen, thanks for hopping in with me.
Happy to be here. 2 athletes commentating on the game.
I'm retired now. But yeah, Central trying to get that out of the zone. It looks like Lawrence Tech hopping in quickly. Central comes down the left side. That one's going to spin off. Nixon trying to find a way to get this one into the slot. Goes up to the point. Nice pass over. Going to Windhurst. Her shot's going to go wide right. One goes back up to the point to Horseman. Back down low, trying to find Hubert. Couldn't get there. Great cycling to start the period by Central. Hubert to Williams. That one's going to slide through the slot. Pop just stays in. Nice shot by Horseman to keep that one in. Now it's going to be on the boards here. Hubert up to Horseman. Kind of a tight pass there. Hubert makes space. Nice chance here for Nixon. Another save by Hart. Williams trying to find a way out here. Gets sent down low, and that pops up in front of Hart.
Great shoot by Blue Devils there.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they're keeping the team out of the house, which is basically just inside.
Yeah, clogging up the middle.
Yeah, doing a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing I noticed we were talking about during the intermission was looking at the goals for and goals against for Central and Lawrence Tech. I mean, with your experience as a defender, I mean, it's got to be interesting to see a team that has a lot of high firepower on offense and then see a difference where teams really kind of evenly match.
Yeah.
Lawrence Tech, they have 17 goals for, 15 goals against. And then if you look at Central, they're 26 and 13 with the 13 goal difference. Like, from your perspective as a defender, what do you kind of take away from that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in games like these with such close matchups, defense is going to be your best friend, right? Because, you know, with an offense evenly matched, CMU's coming in with, like we said, a bigger goal differential than the Blue Devils. You want to keep them on the outside like they have been doing, really clog up the middle lanes, not let them get those shots through or those passes into the slot.
Yeah. That's going to high stick, and that'll be stopped to Hart's left. And then, I mean, especially for you guys, I mean, I've been a part of Lawrence Tech Athletics since 2015, so I'm showing my age here, but like, I've always known the women's lacrosse team. You guys don't have a long bench.
No, which is definitely hard. A lot like, obviously, the women's team here.
Yeah,
and,
so.
you know, endurance is also a big thing for when you have a small team like this. It gives players a big opportunity to, you know, step up, showcase your skills, but, you know, you gotta have good lungs. You're playing full games, you know. You don't have subs like that.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite quotes is "legs feed the wolf."
Yeah, exactly.
So Central come down to the left side. Ingerman's shot kind of flayed off there. Now it's up the boards again. Pernod able to get that one out, going to carry it out. Tried to chip it for Bebus, but Central just hanging on here, 2-on-1. That shot's going to be swatted to the right by Hart. Now Liu going to try and send that one over top of Hart, but up into the net.
So far, Hart's been having a great game, standing on her head in the net.
Yeah.
It's been really great to see. And like we keep repeating, in a game with such a close matchup, you know, defense, again, is your best friend. Having a great goaltender in the net really helps in games like these.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a reason why she's got the A patch.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
She's showing it right now.
Yes.
She's leading by example.
Definitely,
Central up top, a little miscue. It's going to lead to Buckberger carrying it out the right side. That's chipped in. Not a chance. Shot on Filet. So that one's going to be chipped out. Central trying to get the legs moving here. Opportunity for Central. Takeaway. Another penalty called on Lawrence Tech. Be curious how they register this one. Finally found the stats for special teams. So looking at Lawrence Tech, right now they're killing 92.9% of their penalty kills. So one power play goal against for 14 times shorthanded. I mean, they've already had one that they've defended really well. I mean, Central was cycling great around them, but really couldn't find the lane in. Great chip out there by Buckberger.
Kill some time.
And great play by Langton. Keep that one away from their blue line. Now Central's got to think again. Now Wojtas on the second, looking for the home run pass there on the far side, able to break through. Now Williams going to carry this one in. Nice.
Great save.
Just flashed a little leather there. So 127 left in the penalty.
I think the Blue Devils are showing like great aggressiveness tonight, which helps playing defense, especially killing penalties. You know, you want to be on top of it. You know, give the offense some pressure, make them fumble their passes. You know, kill time, get it out of the zone.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Another save by Hart. I mean, it's been interesting to see because, I mean, we can both agree Central's had their opportunities, or maybe one less pass or one more pass could have made the difference.
Right.
But really, other than a few hiccups or maybe just miscommunication, Lawrence Tech has really kind of handled Central and not really given them the opportunity to make a difference here.
Right.
There's the rebound. That first goal of the game is going to go to number 16. Going to have to double check there. They're talking about who scored it first because technically the first one looked like it hit the post and kind of went crossbar south.
I don't know, it sounded like they blew the whistle before the second shot. Not really sure who they're looking to give it to. But that's a hard stop for a goalie.
Yeah, I believe it was either Zoe Saudi or Kylie Del Rey, so we'll have to wait and see who the ref called here. But either way, Saudi. So the goal is going to go to Zoe Saudi for her 5th goal on the year. Del Rey did snag the assist for her 5th assist.
And that was a great timing, great placing for Zoe on that. You know, being there to get that rebound in. Perfect goal.
It's bad keeping by Central at the blue line. Kind of let Lawrence Tech able to easily grab that one. So 1-0 Central here, just under 15 minutes left to go in the second. And Bebus was screaming as she was wide open there. Huge change for Lawrence Tech, missed.
That's the type of looks you want to see. You know, open in the middle. Great chance for a breakout.
Yeah, especially trying to catch a team off on a change like that.
Definitely.
I mean, I play defense too. I know you're a defender. Those are like nightmare fuel moments where you're like,
right.
oh
You're
no.
scrambling. You're trying to, get everything in order. That's the best time to take
Oh,
advantage of
big
that. Ooh.
takedown there in front of Flagel.
Ouch.
And it looks like Hortzman, Beavis, and another Blue Devil down there. Trying to see who that was. It looks like it was Pernod, but she's up and moving. But power play opportunity here for the Blue Devils as Windhurst in the box. I'm going to probably save for either interference or tripping. I didn't really hear over the speakers that well.
Great opportunity here for the Blue Devils.
Yeah. Immediately right there, chance from Beavis. Just missed a little wide left. Lawrence Tech so far this season on the power play, 25%, 16 opportunities, 4 goals. So a goal here would definitely be huge momentum change as Buckberger's going to take this one down the right side. A lot of space. Langton in the corner behind. Tried to wrap that around. Shot. Ortega looks left.
Oh,
That one rings off the post.
That was a great look, though.
Yeah, that's taking advantage of opportunities. That one snuck all the way through, and that's a takedown in front of the net from Wojtas.
Definitely seeing some physicality in this game, but with matchups so close like this, that's always expected. You come into these types of games. I know from being an athlete, it's already tense. The pressure's high, especially for CMU coming into this wanting to upset the Blue Devils, who are ranked or are higher scoring, than them. So, this can be expected from any game like this.
Well, and especially they've kind of adopted this rivalry from the men's teams, as there is no love lost between the D3 team for Lawrence Tech and Central. That rivalry goes all the way back to my freshman year in 2015.
Wow.
And I can only imagine what it's like now, that just how many years it's built up.
It keeps piling up.
Great move by Buckberger there to create some space. Looks to Langton. She gets shot. That one slips wide left. Now defense saves it up at the point. Gets it down low. Kind of bouncing around there. Buckberger shot off the post. They're not able to keep it in. Hart's going to skate out to get this one. 15 seconds left now in the penalty. Central player goes down by the bench. Pernod not able to get there. That one's dumped in deep again. 5 seconds left. Got to find something here. Moreland not able to get there. Nice play defensively. Chip that one to the boards.
Good pressure by Hubert there.
It's a smart idea to try and create some space. Nice block there by Fennessy. Hubert sends that one down low left. There's a scrum in the corner, kind of pops out. Hubert gets her stick taken away. That's popped out to the slot. It was a great look by
Good
Williams.
No one there.
So Hubert passes over, missed the pass to Williams. Central able to cycle it down lower. It's going to be a nice takeaway by Fitzpatrick.
A lot of good looks here by Central. It's just having a hard time finishing them, getting them to the right player. Good stop.
Other than Central's first goal, Lawrence Tech's done a great job at really kind of keeping a 4 or 5 foot perimeter in front of Hart.
Oh, definitely.
Like that right there, just cleaning out the garbage in front. Another block by Fennessy. I think that's her 5th or 6th block so far today.
Great defense again.
There's a chance there for Beavis as she's been, as soon as that puck starts going north, she is absolutely sprinting to the far blue line. Kind of a weird bounce off the glass here, but nice chance here for Central. Del Rey, that one goes
outside.
wide left.
Nice pressure there.
That one's going to pop up. Benson able to chip that up. Langton. Nice grab by Langton. Try and get that one out. Still some pressure. But you're not wrong about the physicality. That's stepped up a couple of notches so far. Another big chance for Central. Hart stands tall.
With games like these, it's just going to keep building. You know, we're going to see this throughout the rest of the game, I'm sure.
I mean, take away this last, I'd say, 4 minutes for Lawrence Tech. Other than that, they've been playing fundamentally sound hockey.
Yes.
It's not the prettiest, and it's not the greatest, but fundamentally it's sound, and they've been doing a great job to make things real easy for Hart.
Yeah, I mean, main goal is keep the puck out of your own net. You know, obviously get the puck in the other net too, but they're doing a great job. You can really see the team chemistry such a small team has when they're really putting their bodies out there, blocking shots, you know, to save their goal.
And Ortega had a nice rip from the point on that one. But 8:28 left in the second period. But yeah, I mean, Lawrence Tech's doing a great job of leaving it to Hart to just do her job as a goalie to make the save.
Right.
If she can make the first save, they usually have someone there to help clean up the rebound.
Yeah, and my thing is always, you know, the goalie is the last person to see the puck. It has to go through every other girl on the ice, and I think they're even doing a great job at that, you know. Like I've said before, clogging up the middle lane, like not letting really many shots get through, blocking these shots. It's really great to see, and Hart, again, like you said, doing her job.
That one's going to slip all the way through to the far side. Buckberger passes to Ortega. Ortega's going to look left. That one's going to be sent back to Benson. That one chipped in left side. Oh, Central going the other way. Williams going to chip that one in. Moreland able to find Benson there. That one's going to be sent in on Hart, and she's going to grab that one to stop it real quick. 7:19 left in the second. The only thing where I would have to knock the Blue Devils so far today is face-off draws. Central has been dominant on the face-off, and I know face-offs and hockey are just as important as face-offs in lacrosse because it starts everything for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Possession is key, you know. Goals are scored so quick, and really in hockey and lacrosse and anything, so really, you know, honing in on getting that possession off the start is, you know, the key to your momentum. And I mean, it also does help that Central has such a large team, you know. These girls are coming out here fully charged up, right?
Yeah.
And the Blue Devils, unfortunately, don't have that advantage, but, you know, which makes it harder, even with something like a face-off.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's 13 to 23, 24 players, so
that's almost double, which is crazy to think about. And when you think about it like this, this Central's coming into this game trying to upset Lawrence Tech. So it's really great to see such a small team of girls like have so much success on the ice, which is really hard in hockey. I know you can attest to that. Like,
Yeah.
it is a lot of endurance that you need to be able to have that type of skill.
Yeah, there's definitely been some times back in my time where we slayed some Goliaths as a young team. That one gets wrapped around behind Flagel.
Way to keep it in there.
So Central slips that one through, and Hart lays that one away. That's miscue there, but Buckberger gets some help from Benson. Ortega's going to chase it down. Ortega still able to keep that one behind Hart, makes it easy. Hubert's going to pop that one up to, that one tipped over. So this one up to the hash marks. And
Nice job keeping that in.
yeah. Benson able to finally get that one out. Buckberger trying to chase it down.
One thing I'm really liking from the Blue Devils is their hustle to the puck. Like on any ice, anything, they're getting there. They're trying to. And that's a big thing in a game like this. Hustle. That's the move.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm interested right now is another big save by Hart there. Kick that one to the corner. One pops out. Buckberger up to Langton. She gets left. Wide shot, but easy grab for Flegel. Del Rey.
Unfortunate.
Being good on her to stick with it and still get a shot off there from her rear.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I'm curious right now is Buckberger has had some chances but no series opportunities. And she leads this Blue Devil team with 8 goals, 4 assists.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see who steps up here to bring this one back even to 1.
I think Central's doing a great job on defense, kind of limiting opportunities for the Blue Devils as a whole. We haven't really had many great looks on offense. We're moving it around, but not many great shots that have great angles,
Ingerman swoops in. Nice grab by Hart there. Great look by Ingerman. Try and slip that one between the glove and the pads. It's the Ingerman clan.
I love it.
Cheering.
I love the support system. Super cool. I mean, obviously, Central's not. I mean, it's decently close, but not that close to here. So it must be really cool for her to come back and have such a strong, group of fans for her.
It's a nice 2.5, 3 hour jaunt.
Yeah. Definitely not favorable to come home.
No. That one pops out. That shot flies all the way through into the corner. Moreland has it, cuts left, tries to create some space, doesn't get a whole lot of help there. Now this one on the corner. Pernod gets it taken away by Story. That one gets tipped into the corner by Central. Windhurst sends it down low. Story cycles up top, pass up, another shot wide left. One pop, Kashyap kind of bounced around. Another great job by Lawrence Sack at taking away the second shot. That one's sent low. Armstrong trying to get it to the corner. Kashyap taken down there after a shot. Fitzpatrick trying to get this one out. Central able to keep it in. Another block shot by Fennessy. Bebus and Liu go down there in the corner. Fennessy set to Bebus. Bebus.
Way to clear it out. That was a long shift.
Yeah, that is.
That's tiring.
The thing is with the icing in ECHA rules, they're not allowed to change. So,
wow, really?
yeah, that's probably the toughest rule about that. So you might catch 30 seconds of breath, depending on how fast the ref gets it down.
Right, exactly. At least it's something.
That one slips wide again. That one's going to slip through. Pernod's going to chase this one down, and she's going to get there first.
Great change there. Blue Devils need to capitalize before the end of the period.
Ortega's shot pops out. One hit about 4 bodies before it came to rest. Bernard, that one Benson. That's what a tip there. I believe that was Buckberger in front.
What a look.
Ortega shot. That's the third time we've seen Ortega and Buckberger kind of try and make that play work.
Yeah, definitely, you can definitely feel the chemistry from the stands.
So 47.7 seconds left. Hart had the water bottle and net knocked off. So this one's going to be sent out.
Blue Devils are looking to kind of switch this momentum. I feel like it's been a heavily CMU, like very much on offense for them, defense for us.
Especially
flip that, definitely.
the last, I would say, 8 minutes.
Yeah, just tiring.
This last minute and a half,
Yeah.
we've really kind of seen Lawrence Sack step up and try and take over. You saw that a little bit in the first period, but it'll be really interesting to see what Lawrence Sack does going into the third and how they play through the third to try and find.
I think it'll definitely help with a bit of a break, obviously, for them. Get their energy charged up a bit, lungs rested. I think a big thing is just coming out of the intermission, you know, with
rested.
a bang. Yes, rested with a bang. You know, catch CMU off guard.
Ortega battling in the corner with Williams. Seen that going on the entire game.
Great pass there.
Langton. Stop, was looking for Buckberger on the side. Couldn't get it to her, but that one gets in. 3 seconds left. And that is going to be the buzzer for the second period. So Central up 1-0 thanks to Zoe Sauty with her 5th goal on the year. After a 15-minute break, we'll be back with the third period.
Is she on YouTube? If she couldn't see it on there, she has to go on YouTube. The LTU Athletics YouTube. It's been playing the whole time.
And we're back for the third period. If you're just joining us because we fixed the stream and you weren't on Lawrence Tech Athletics on YouTube, it is 1-0 Central. Zoe Saudi has the lone goal for the Chips. Right now it's in the Lawrence Tech zone, something we've seen quite a bit tonight. It's the fresh legs of the Chippewa have been helping them keep it in, but Lawrence Tech playing some fundamentally sound defense, really able to keep them out of Rachel Hart's way. Del Rey able to get a nice backhand in on Hart, and that's another save. Also, if you're just joining us, to my left I have Carmen Foster, defender for the women's lacrosse team for Lawrence Tech, and also my color for today.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, we had talked about how well Blue Devils have been doing of making Hart's job easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Another block there, as that one's going to go to the corner. That one kind of pops out, but another takeaway right in front of Hart.
Great takeaway there.
Yeah, Story's been great at doing that all game, really putting the pressure on Buckberger. Really get a shot that ends up somewhere in Sato's gear. Nice magic trick there. Remember, I had that happen one time. It took us 10 minutes to figure out where the puck went.
Really couldn't find it?
Yeah, it somehow had went in my sock, like right next to the top of my knee.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Had one game I played in, the goalie puck had somehow gotten on top of his skate as that one gets tipped up into the netting. So Lawrence Tech finally getting some life here.
I think, ending off from where we left off in the second period, obviously the Blue Devils look tired. It was a long period. Not a lot of girls. Right now they're looking pretty well rested. They look energized. It looks like they're trying to come out with a bang, getting shots off early, which I really like.
Story created some space there. Looks for that far side pass. That's going to be snagged up by Hart. But yeah, that was the big thing. Pretty much most of the second period, it was Central's period.
Yeah.
And they grabbed that quick, or I would say mid-period goal, but then after that, we slowly started to see the ice tilt back towards Lawrence Tech.
Right.
And kind of see them have the momentum right now,
Yeah.
but Central still, it's a full bench versus a bench with 5 girls on it.
Exactly.
It's icing. I mean, I'll ask you on this. If you were in this situation, I mean, me being the hockey guy, and I know I had a short bench, unless I knew 100% we could get it out, I am dumping everything icing. Because if I trust our defense, I mean, maybe it's a crazy plan, but if I trust our defense enough that as long as we take care of our individual jobs and just like that, it's a wide shot, it's nothing to worry about.
Right.
You just have them keep trying to lose momentum and us save our legs. What do you,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think that bad idea for Lawrence Tech in this position?
I would agree. I think like a big thing is, like you said, having such a short bench. You want to stay well rested. And another thing, like I love the hustle, but it catches up to you eventually. And I think what you said, that would be a pretty good game plan in my opinion. But I don't doubt anything that they're doing out there. They look great so far.
Here we go, change for Lawrence Tech. Bebus cuts in, another move.
Great
Backhand.
by Beavis.
Solid chance by Bebus. She was hollering that we could even hear up here in the corner at Farmington, trying to get a pass up, finally gets one and does something with it.
Great puck handling from her all night, though. She's had a lot of opportunities like that, peeking out her defender. It's really great to see. Hoping she can get one off, though, soon.
She sits second in points on this Lawrence Tech team. 3 goals, 3 assists so far in 6 games played. Lawrence Tech tries to wrap that one up. A nice bit of a scrum there in the corner. Central able to keep it in, but right back to Lawrence Tech. Buckberger trying to get it out. Still in the corner. That shot kind of tips over into Hart.
Close one, but great save.
So 16:35 left in the third period. It's this one to Hart's left. See if Central's able to grab face off, and they do. This one shot's going to go behind the net, and it's going to be chased down by Hubert. Buckberger's going to try and carry this one up the near side boards, able to chip it in deep. That pass kind of slips through. Nice play there, I believe, Ortega on the point. That one goes to the slot. Rebound chance. This one pops around. Weigel swings the legs together to save that one.
That's a great look. Great look.
It's the best chance Lawrence Tech's had all night.
Yeah. I think it's just having a hard time finishing these looks. One step closer.
This one to Fleigel's left. It's going to be wrapped around Ortega. Able to do, kind of break that pass up there. Puck still going down deep. Ingerman trying to trail into the high slot. That one's going to pop out to the point. That one's tipped right into the belly of Hart. But great look from Muser to find the tip just wide right of the net. Now Lawrence Tech, 2-on-1 opportunity here. Bebus, nice pass. Great defense by Central. They go for the pass wide, down low, ends up in the feet. Nice block by the defense there. Ortega is going to take it now. Takes it low. Trying to find the backhand pass to someone, can't find it. Cycles it low to Bebus. Bebus was looking for the Michigan there. Great pass up to the point. That one shot blocked. Now Benson's going to have to chase it down one-on-one here. Great.
There.
Yeah, it was a great play by Ortega to break that up for Del Rey. Del Rey. Windhurst sends that one low. That one pops off of Hart into the corner. Gets chased down. Windhurst blocks that. Gets her shot blocked.
Go 5-4 there.
Quick grab, and someone's in the ice. 14-17, and another grab by Hart.
And like we talked about last period, physicality isn't going to stop. But such a close game too. It's just going to keep growing up until the final last couple seconds.
But I like what Lawrence Tech's doing so far this period. The first, more so in the second, there was a lot of chasing behind the net.
Yeah.
Where we would see at least 2 Blue Devils below the goal line now. They're staying right on that goal line, trying to accept in that situation right there. But so far, there's not a whole lot of chasing behind the net. They're trying to, all right, you guys want to go down there and play? Fine. We'll stay up here above the goal line, and we'll take away the passing lanes.
Exactly. It's like a stick got stuck there in the boards.
Yeah, that happens.
What a look. Oh.
Langton had a chance there, just couldn't get to it.
Ooh. I think that one went off the ref.
Fitzpatrick just missing it a little bit. Now Moreland is going to dump this one deep. Buckberger chases it down. Able to take it away, but gets into the corner. Held by Windhurst there.
Good look on that call.
And we're going to get interference call. Perfect time. I mean, Lauren Sex, it's subtle, but it's starting to tilt towards the Lawrence Tech end.
Yep.
And this could be a huge opportunity for the Blue Devils to at least tie this one up.
Again, this is great timing too, you know, compared to getting an opportunity like this where you're farther into the period, you know, girls are gassed.
Shot wide by Buckberger. Definitely an opportunity for the Blue Devils. That's going to be passed. Ortega carries it in. Pass to Ortega here. She's able to get this one in. Not able to. Does get it deep. Finds Langton. Lawrence Tech sets up. Langton getting a whole lot of space from the Chippewa. Miscue on the pass, but Langton able to get it. Try and go back door. That one pops up right in front of Fleigel. Buckberger grabs it. Langton not going to grab it. That's going to be an icing call on the Blue Devils. So 1:05 left in Windhurst's second penalty so far today. She had a tripping call earlier in the game. So this one's going to come out to the right of Hart. Angerman trying to chase that one down for Central. Lawrence Tech getting quite a bit of space here to break out. Captain Moreland able to get that one in deep. That one wraps around all the way to Buckberger. Buckberger takes the body, draws into the chips.
He was really good in there.
Up to the point. Kept in there by Ortega. Big battle. Buckberger stirring it up right in front of the net. Nice grab by Fleigel there. So 12 seconds left in the power play.
Simeon's really putting pressure on the Blue Devils here too. We saw a lot of that from the Blue Devils defense, and I think, you know, CMU is starting to reciprocate that as well.
Well, especially for them, they've realized, okay, the Blue Devils, they're here to play. It's a one-goal game. We need to tighten down the hatches and try and at least secure the win.
Exactly.
If we can get another goal, great. But what matters most is
winning.
The winning at the end of the night, especially trying to win against a ranked opponent here.
Yeah.
So 3 on 2.
Especially shutting Blue Devils out. That would be great for them in this scenario.
Yeah. That one's going to pop. Now Lawrence Tech has their own 3-on-2 opportunity. Fennessy able to dump that one deep. It's going to get some help from Pernod. As that one's in the corner. Central trying to get that out. Does. And Moreland falls down, but able to get some help from Hart to get that one out of danger. Now Pernod chips that one out. Central's going to grab it at the far blue line, thanks to Windhurst. They go far side. Chipped again. Pernod kind of getting her stick in the way of Central, trying to break things up. 10 minutes left in the game now. Still 1-0. Going to go off the boards here. Looking to Langton. She's going to get there first.
Oh.
And that's, I'm curious if that's going to be an interference.
Maybe boarding. However, another good opportunity for the Blue Devils here.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Langton's okay.
Curious what the call is going to be here. I believe that's a boarding call or believe what we could hear over the speaker did look like the hand signal was roughing. The ref was pretty close to the glass, but still another huge power play opportunity for the Blue Devils. And it kind of shows they're getting under the skin of the Chippewa.
Yeah. This is like, I know in a lot of sports this is said, like when the other team starts to, you know, get physical, get a little bit undisciplined, you know, that's your time to really kind of push in.
Nice keeping there by Ortega. It was a great shot, too, by Bibas. Looks far side up to the point. Shot in. That did sound like it hit a stick before it got to Fleigel. Looks like we're going to get a solo change here at the point. Bibas up at the point. Shot blocked.
Good recovery there.
Another pass blocked. A one-on-one here.
Good save.
That was a great job by the defense to kind of force Nixon wide. Really kind of takes away the shooting angle and makes things a lot easier for Hart there. I mean, it did kind of pop out in a rebound, but that's as long as Hart's quick on the reflex,
Yeah.
that's pretty easy grab. So
She has been all night. It's been
Yeah.
great to see.
So minute left in Horseman's penalty. Blue Devils got to find something here with 8:37 left. No call there on the body contact. Pernod, shot blocked. Great play by Sato. Nixon going up the far side, bounces that one up off the glass. And that's another body contact as Williams went down there big time. She's slow to get up, but does get up. Nice save by Fleigel. Buckberger passing with Ortega up to the top. Defensi shot in, tipped, still up in the slot. Now Kashyap going the other way. Buckberger taken down behind the play. Kind of got tied up with, believe that was Leo. Windhurst dumps this one down deep into the Blue Devil zone. Kashyap is going to chase that one down behind the net. That shot tipped into the corner. Now down low again. Looks like Armstrong chasing it down. Into the skates. That's able to finally get out. Looks like they were looking for Beavis on the far blue line, able to kind of get it to her before it was taken away by Windhurst. Now Story going the other way for Central. Great play there by Benson. Hard able to get that one. Loses the rebound though, and it's swatted into the corner. Just under 6:30 left to go. Now Moreland's going to have to chase it down, getting a little pressure from behind. Starting to see the fresh legs of Central come alive here. .550 left. That one popped out right in front of Hart, and that's going to be a penalty, I believe. Cross check. Yep. So Blue Devils go on penalty kill here. In this situation, it's probably the worst time because you could really start to see Central starting to take over, and now you're down a man and you have 11 bodies less than CMU.
You're going to be tired. I mean, you're reaching the final minutes of the game. Obviously, you're gassed. But, killing these next 2 minutes are crucial for the Blue Devils to try and tie up this game.
And Lawrence Tech is 5th in conference right now for penalties taken. So far they have 2 tonight, but looks like it was a timeout taken. So we'll take a short audio break, and we'll be right back after the timeout. And 5:40 left, Central take over. This one pops right into the slot. Rebound opportunity, and that one gets swatted away again.
Nice
So that's dumped down under the Central side. It's kind of interesting to see how Lawrence Tech's setting up in the 1-1-2 to kind of take it away, but Central able to easily make their way into the Lawrence Tech zone. Backdoor shot, that's blocked.
Blue Devils are throwing their bodies in front of the puck tonight. I love to see it.
Yeah, I've tried to keep a tally in my head. I believe so far Lawrence Tech's blocked 14 to 15 shots.
Awesome.
That one wide right.
Kill some time.
I mean, if you played under Coach Gaffney, he counts it. So if you get your body in the way and it's enough to force a shot wide or kind of make a flub on a shot from an opposing player, he counts it as a block too. So if we count those, it's probably close to 30 I mean, Central has absolutely unloaded the cannon on trying to get shots off here and there. And it looks like we got another timeout. So we got 4:30 left in the third, and we'll be back after a short break. And we are back from the timeout, but as we were talking before the timeout, I mean, Lawrence Tech's done a really good job of putting themselves in the path of the shot. Like, I wish we had live stats going so I could see a nice takeaway there by, I believe, Benson. But to see how many shots there actually are from Central and how many have been on net.
Right, yeah.
Nixon avoided there. Miscue on the shot. But, I mean, that was an open lane for the shot, just miscue.
Yeah.
That one out. So right there, that's where you would really want to see someone on Lawrence Tech paying attention close to the puck with that forward coming out of the box.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
just
an easy,
watching them fly.
opportunity, yeah.
Especially because you saw that Central's defenseman cheating into the top of the circles.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, Pernod just not able to get there. Now Hubert making her way in, gets it taken away. And Sato is going to carry it in herself. Shot wide and high right. Williams behind the net, puts on the break, circles.
There we go.
Chance here for Lawrence Tech. Bebus on the far side. No, that's Fitzpatrick. Shot, save. So 2:24 left. Central putting on the pressure. A little bit of body contact.
Blue Devils really need to get possession here, get it in their zone.
Yeah, you could definitely tell Blue Devils absolutely running on fumes here, trying to find something. A little bit of a trip behind the net, but no call. Here we go, Buckberger, 3-on-1. Shot, that one. Nice blocker save by Flegel and great defensive play by Sato to take away the pass. The only thing I would have suggested potentially there is to look high slot.
Yeah.
Because Buckberger did a great job drawing everybody over to the near side post. So if she could have even got a little bit up to the high slot.
Yeah.
Because I believe that was Graham that was sitting high slot. Could have maybe passed to that back door.
Definitely.
Beavis,
angle.
nice shot.
I'd really love to see the Blue Devils maintain possession here and try and set something up. It's just been a lot of this all night, back and forth. It's a great matchup.
Yeah, it's a really hard fought
Yeah.
battle. That shot's going to go wide over the net. Minute 17 left. That one is up in the stands, so lucky souvenir for somebody.
Plenty of time left for these Blue Devils to bank one in, though.
I mean, you could always say shoulda, coulda, woulda after the fact, but definitely missed chances for both teams. Hart really stood on her head. That's the only reason this is a one-goal game. Another blocked shot by the Blue Devils.
Great poke there.
Yeah, that was a great play by Ingerman, but Beavis just able to get it in.
Good dump there.
Great pass there, looking far side. Great move by Del Rey. Backdoor pass. Misfire on the shot. Ingerman shot saved by Hart.
Great save.
That was probably the best passing play we've seen today by Central.
That was great setup.
That was heads-up hockey.
SMU.
So 37 seconds left as this one comes out to the left of Hart.
Blue Devils really need this face-off one here.
Central wins, but it pops out of the zone. 32 seconds left. Nice body check there by Buckberger. This one deep. Is Saudi. Tries to get that one out front. Nice block there again by Lawrence Tech. Bounces around in front, but sent in deep. Saudi body checked again, now on the ice. Lawrence Tech. That one gets launched up into the netting, so 7.6 seconds left. I think this one's going to come out to the right of Hart. So unfortunately, this is going to be the third loss of the season for the Blue Devils, unless something crazy happens here in the next 3 seconds. But definitely a really hard-fought match here between the two teams. It'll be interesting to see how tomorrow's game goes.
Definitely.
But really an impressive effort by the Blue Devils to really high firepower Chippewa team.
I really love what I saw defensively. The goaltending was outstanding. We talked a lot about the block shots too. That's really great to see. And again, with such a small team like this, it's really awesome. You can see the team chemistry and really protecting your goalie, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so have to wait and see how tomorrow's game goes. But either way, great game, both sides. Central did a great job of taking advantages of the opportunities they got. I mean, the one real opportunity they got to slam it home right in front of the net, they did. So, but Carmen, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
It's one of my last few games I'll get to do, so glad I'm getting to pass the torch per
It's an
se.
honor to be able to be here and do one of your last games with you.
Yeah. But we will be back tomorrow for the doubleheader for Lawrence Tech's D1 and D3 teams against Indiana Tech, probably the biggest rival that the men's team has, so that'll be definitely interesting. But for me, Alex Johnson, Carmen Foss to my left, to my right, my producer Brian. Just want to say thanks for joining in, and we'll see you on the next broadcast.
At Lawrence Technological University, every Blue Devil represents more than just a student athlete. They represent dedication, passion, and the pursuit of excellence. That's why we're proud to introduce the Blue Devil Legacy Club, a membership-based initiative dedicated to enriching the lives of our student athletes and elevating the future of LTU athletics. The Blue Devil Legacy Club exists to inspire positive change, promote teamwork, and enhance the overall college experience for every LTU student athlete. By supporting both the physical, mental well-being of our student athletes, members of the Legacy Club ensure they have the tools, resources, and opportunities to succeed, not only in competition, but also in the classroom and in life. As a Legacy Club member, you play a vital role in shaping the future of LTU athletics. Your support helps fund facility upgrades, strengthen student-athlete health and wellness programs, and create an environment where champions are built in character and in sport. Join us in creating a lasting legacy for Lawrence Tech Athletics. Together, we can empower our student athletes to reach new heights in the classroom, in competition, and beyond. Become a member of the Blue Devil Legacy Club and leave your legacy for a brighter future for LTU student athletes.